if $1,000 is invested at 16.25% compounded monthly, what is the interest earned after 3 years, 7 years, and 15 years? Now, first question has to be, where are they getting 16.25%? Because I want to sign up for that business. All right, so for all three of these problems, we are compounding monthly. So, and remember what the question is, interest. How much interest was earned? So we're going to have to do a little bit more work than initially thought. Well, maybe depending on how you think. So let's start with 3 years. So remember, our compounding formula, balance equals principal, 1 plus the rate over how many times we're compounding times the number of years. So for this first one, we know we have $1,000 to start. Our rate is 16.25%, and we are always doing monthly. So we're dividing by 12 because we're compounding 12 times in a year. Now for this first one, my exponent, 12 times 3 because it's 3 years. When I plug things into the calculator, I always do this first. So 12 times 3 is 36. So my first piece would be to multiply those, and then I would plug this into my calculator, and it's going to give me a balance of $1,622.92. That's not my answer, because remember the question said, what's the interest earned? Well, that's my ending balance. My interest is the difference between what I started with and what I ended with. So if I ended with $1,622.92, I'm going to take away the $1,000 that I started with, and my interest is the difference. Notice difference meaning subtraction. So after 3 years, I have earned $622.92. Now, obviously, we're going to 7 years and 15 years. We're going to have more because you had it in longer. So if I'm talking about 7 years, I still got 1,000. 1 plus 0.1625 divided by 12, and now I'm going 12 times 7. So again, to plug into your calculator, 12 times 7 is the first thing I would do, and I would come up with an exponent of 84. So when I do that, I end up with a balance of $3,095.25. I'm going to take away the $1,000 I started with, and after 7 years, I've earned $2,095.24 in interest. So you can see we went from $622 in interest to $2,095 in interest. Huge jump in those 4 years of difference. And now let's go to 15 years and see how much interest we're going to have. So formula, we start with $1,000. 1 plus 0.1625. We're still dividing by 12 because it's all about monthly. But now we're multiplying by 15 years. So 12 times 15 is 180. So my exponent's 180. And that's going to then poop out of my calculator $11,258.73. I'm going to take away the $1,000 that I started with, and so my interest after 15 years would be $10,258.73. And then, my friends, we have a party, right? Because that is fantastic.